Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Advanced Programming. Today we are going to look at the lab 3, right? So in lab 3, first of all, we will look at this, the exercise 1. What we need to do is about the date. Okay, we're going to create a date class. Okay, so when you create a date class, we are going to introduce overloaded method. Okay, so we are using the overloaded. So what is your task? You're going to create a class named date. Okay, going to create a class that named date, right, with the following capabilities. So your date class should be able to take in 3 different formats of the date, which is come with the date, month and years, or either they put in the month with using the characters instead of number. Okay, and the last one is they will put in the day, at which day is in this year. Okay, so this is the task one we're going to do. So let me look at the next slide. So let me look at the task description. B, so you're going to use overloaded here constructor to create the date object, which you can initialize with date of either format in part A. So your overloaded constructor should be able to take in different parameters. Okay, let me look at what is the overloaded means. That means 2 or more methods may have the same name. Okay, we may have the 2 method called date, all right, but each of them will take in the different parameters. Either they take in the different type of the parameters or different number of the parameter. Let's say one take in 2 parameters and one take in 3 parameters. Okay, it depends on the format. All right, so the first option, the constructor should have receive 3 integer value. Then the second option, the constructor should receive a string and with 2 integer values. Then the third option, the constructor should receive the 2 integer value. The first represent the day number in the year. Okay, so yep, this is about our exercise 1. So in this exercise, we are going to introduce the overloaded, right? So this is the UML diagram of our date class. Okay, so your date class should have all these variables: day, month and year in the integer type of integer, and you have an array. Okay, the month's name, okay, it is a string array, and month's day in a integer array, right? So you can look at this or minus sign. That means all these variables are private. Okay, and you can see the underline here is mean this is a static. Okay, static variable. Okay, so you can see here plus sign, that means is the public, and then minus sign is mean private. Then with the underline is a static. If all this is in the capital letter, that means final class. Okay, final variable. Okay, it is a final variable, right? So let me look at what is static. Static is a variable which belongs to the class and it initializes only once at the start of the execution. So it will have only one copy, a single copy. Okay, then it will be shared by all the instance of the class. Okay, so it only have one copy, single copy. Then the other one is about the final. Okay, what is final? Final is a constant variable that cannot be changed anymore. Okay, the value cannot be changed anymore. That means it's final. So in UML diagram, to represent the final, you will use all capital letter. Okay, all capital letter to represent the final final variable. Okay, and underline to represent the static variable. Okay, let me look at this, or we call function. Okay, let's see, we have the constructor. This is the normal constructor. Take in they have no parameter to be take in. Okay, then we have this parameter second overloaded constructor is named date as well, but it have 3 integer parameter. And then the second date constructor okay, using another overloaded method. I mean using the another overloaded method, okay, to take in a string with 2 integers, and same to this, we take in 2 integers. Okay, you can see when we use the overloaded, all the constructor have the same name, date, but each of them will take in the different type of the parameters, even different numbers of the parameters. All right, so we will have 3 set method: set day, set month, and also the set year. And this is the toString method. And then we have the toMonth name date string and toDay date string. So we have the days in month, leap year. Okay, you will convert from day of the year, convert to day of the year, and also you convert from the month's name. Okay, so we will look at what is all these toString, all these method going to do in the next slide. We'll have the description of each method. Okay, let me look at that. Okay, we have 4 constructors. Okay, one will take in nothing. Okay, so we're going to set the default value for the month and the day to 1. Okay, so the month and the day will be 1, and the year 2012. So the first constructor that does not take in any parameter, but it will have set to a default date. Okay, then the second one will have we're going to set the month, day, and year value. Okay, we take it in from the user as a parameter here. So this one you will call the convert from month name method to set the month value based on the month by string. Okay, and then we have this set the year value and call the convert from day of the year. Okay, it's convert from day of the year method to set the day and month value based on the total date state. Okay, so we're going to use this, we're going to create 2 methods, 2 functions that is called convert from month name and convert from day of the year. Right, then we have this set method. So the set day, we're going to set the day value if the day is not negative and is not exceeds the total of the day for that particular month. Okay, so we're going to create another method again, which called day in month. So this method will going to check whether the day that entered is a negative value or it exceeds of the number of that month. Let's say you key in 31 on February, definitely that one is exit, right? So what it will do, it will throw the illegal argument exception. So this one, it will throw an exception with the error message, they are of range for current month. All right, so we're going to have the set month. So we're going to set the month value if the month is not more than 0, or if it is more than 0, sorry, it is more than 0 and less than 12. Okay, else throw the illegal argument exception again. So this is about the exception message, how you show the exception. All right, then the last one, we're going to set the year. So to set the year value if year is more than 19,000 and less than, else throw the and less than 21,000 it should be. Okay, else we will throw the illegal argument exception with the error message. Okay, so the year must be between 19,000 to 21,000. All right, so these 3 methods we will have the check the conditions, and then we will throw the error message. All right, okay, then this is the toString method. What is the toString method will do? You return the date in format. Okay, day, month, and year, day, month, and year. So you can use the string.format method to format the string. Okay, we are using the toString to format our date, the date we're going to return. Okay, and then we have the toMonth name date string. This one, you will return the date in format, month name, day, and year. Then this have the toDay date string. We have it will return the date in format, day, okay, the day of the year, in the year, and the year itself. Okay, so you will call the convert to day of the year method to get the total days. Okay, so this is to return the output for the option 1. This is to return the output for option 2, and this is for option 3. Okay, so this day in months. So this method that we have said just now is going to return the number of day in the month by calling the method leap year to check whether it is a leap year or not. If it is a leap year, then it will return 29, else the day as per in the month day array. Okay, so we have a leap years method. This will return a boolean which will test whether this year is a leap year or not. Okay, we are using the year, you're using modular 400. If the remainder is 0, then it is a leap year, or you use the year to modular 4 equal to 0, and the year modular 100 not equal to 0. So this is the formula to check the leap year. Okay, and then the next thing is we're going to convert from day of year. So you're going to set the days and month to the proper value based on at. Okay, if based on DDD, okay, sorry, not at, based on the day that came entered by the user. If they this DDD must be in the range of 1 to 365, else it will set the DDD to 1. Right, so we will convert to day of the year. This method will return an integer. Okay, so we will convert the month and day to DDD. This function will call method day in months to get the total days for calculation purpose. Then we have this convert from month name. So you will convert from the month name to the month number. Okay, any invalid month default it to 1. Okay, so this is all the method that we will create later on, one by one. All right, and after you create your date class, so we're going to create a date test application to test out the date class that you created, is it working or not. Okay, so this is for testing purpose. So let me start with the date class first. So this is the UML diagram. We will create our date class depend on this UML diagram, and also the method descriptions of each of the class, each of the constructors or the method. All right, so let's begin now. So let me exit this PowerPoint. So let we go to Eclipse. Okay, I have created a new project called Lab3. Under the source folder, you create a new class. It's called date. Okay, and this class is a public class. Okay, it's not abstract, it's not final, and we don't need the main method because this is not the application class. Okay, this is the date, the class that you use to create an instance. Okay, it describes the date. Okay, this class is to describe the date, is not the main application, so you don't need a static void main. Okay, you don't need the main method. Okay, so just click on finish date class. So we have the public class date. Okay, depends on our this UML diagram what we have. Okay, let me do it side by side. Okay, so the first thing that we have is the day. Okay, negative sign, minus sign is mean private, so we have the private integers day, and we have the private integers month, and then we have the private integer year. Okay, and we will have the private static string array. Okay, and this string array called months name. Okay, and this string array will take in 12 element, right? So it should be this element which have the January, February, March. Okay, and then we will have April, and we will have May. Okay, to get this done faster, so I will just copy this from here. Okay, you can see we have it's not final, private static. Okay, depends on the UML diagram. We have the private static string array which called months name, and it will have 12 elements inside, okay, which include January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And we have the another private static integer array, means this called months day. This will describe in January there is 31 day, and February original we have 28 day, and so on. Okay, March got 31, right? So yep, now we have finished declare all the variable in the UML diagram. So now we're going to create this constructor date with empty parameters, but we will set the default date to 1st January 2012, right? So let we have this public date, okay, public date, and then we will call set. We will create this or set method later on, but let me do it first. Set month, set year, which is 2012, and it will set the day to 1st. Okay. So we're going to have these three methods, right? Set month, set year, and also the set day. Okay, let me continue. First, we're going to have the second constructor, public date. Later on, we will do the set method. Okay, we got the public date, but this time we will take in the integer. The name is dd, and then we will take in the integers again, and we'll take in the integers again, year. Okay, so what it will do, the set year, it will go to year, and then it will have the set month, you will go to we got the set day, it will go to dd. Okay, and then this is the first overloaded constructor. We're going to have the second overloaded constructor, which will take in the one string with two integers. Okay, so we will take in the string and then we will take, okay, the string is in S, sorry. Then we will take in the integer day, and we'll take in the integer year. Okay, so we're going to set year. Okay, which is the same. We're going to take in this, copy this, and paste it. Set month and also the set day. Okay, so now we got two constructor for two of the two format ready. Okay, the option 1 and option 2. Now we're going to have the option 3. So public date again. We're going to have this one, we will kick in the integers day with the integers again with year. Okay, why did it? Okay, so we're going to set year y, but at here, remember just now the description of the class, we're going to call the convert from day of the year method to set the day and month value. Okay, so we're going to call this method convert from day of year, and then we will pass in the day. Okay, now we got we got the for constructor ready. Now let me look at this set day method. Okay, so we're going to have the public set day, and this set day method, it will take in the integer types of name dd. Okay, and this will return void. Okay, this set day will actually return void set day integer dd. And remember, just now the description said that the set day, you're going to calling the method days in month, okay, to check whether the number keyed is exceeds the numbers of day in that month or not. Okay, else we will throw the illegals arguments exception with the error message day of range for current month. Okay, so we're going to do that, right? So we will use the if method. Okay, you were going to calling the method days in month. Okay, correct. So we're going to have the if to check this condition. If the dd is more than or equal to 1, okay, the days when we start with 1, okay, and we use the and condition to check, and we will call dd less than or equal to the days in months. Okay, so this method day in months, it will return the integers of that month, okay, the number of the day of that month. So you will compare whether the number key in here is less than or equal or not. If yes, then what it will do, the day equal the day equal to dd, or else, okay, we'll have else, then we will throw new illegal arguments exceptions, and we will have the error message of day out of range of for the current month. Alright, okay, so this is the set day, this is the set day method. Okay, so later on we're going to have this day in month method. Okay, so now let me do the second set method first, which is the set year. Okay, public void, we're going to, it's set month. We're going to set month first, set month, and this will take in integers called Okay, so if we're going to check, right, if the value is more than 19,000 and less than 21,000. Okay, so if is more than this year, we look at the month first. Set the month value if the month is more than 0 and that's less than 12, right? Else it will throw the error message. Okay, and the illegal argument exception. All right, so is more than 0 and is less than or equal to 12. Then we'll have set the month equal to okay, or else what we will do, we will throw the new illegal arguments exceptions. Okay, so what month must be 1 to 12. Okay, sorry, yeah. All right, month must be 1 to 12. Okay, so we have done the set month method. So the last one is our public void set year. So the year, as it will take in the integer as well. Okay, y, and we will check whether the value is more than or equal to 1900, not 19,000, sorry, 1900, or less than 2100. All right, so if y is more than equal to 1900 and y is less than equal to 2100, then it will set the year equal to y. Okay, or else we will throw the new illegal argument exceptions. Okay, so year must be 1900 to 2100. Right, so we're done with the three set method. So what is coming next? Okay, the next we have the toString method. All right, so this toString method actually it will return the date in format. What is the format it will return? Day, month, and year. Right? Okay, so we have this public. So what it will return? It will return a string. Okay, it will return a string. Public. Let me look at this. We're going to do the toString, right? Yep. It will return a string. Okay, toString. And this will take in nothing, right? Okay, public string toString, it will take in nothing. So it will return what? It will return a string dot format. Okay, ask you to use the string dot format to format the date, right? Okay, so the first thing we're going to pass in, this whole thing is not correct. Okay, string dot format, the first part we're going to have this. We will return the d with another d. Okay, then what we will return? Day. Oh, sorry. We will return the day, month, and then year. Right? Okay. So you return 3 digit, and digit. We will return day, month, and also the year. Right? So this is the string method. You return a string in the format of the digit followed by a slash, digit followed by a slash, followed by a digit, slash again followed by a digit. So these 3 digits represent day, month, and year. Okay, so this is the public string to string method. Then we will have the next method is to month name that date string. So this is the public as well, public, but it will take in this. It will return the string to month name date string. It will take in nothing. Okay, so what it will return? It will return this. It will return the date. It will return the date in the format of month name, day, followed by the year, right? Month name, day, and year. Okay, so it will return string dot format again, but this time what we will have, the first one we will return is a string, right? So you will return a string, a percentage string, and then we will have space followed by the percentage digit, and then we will have the comma, and then followed by another digit. So the first one, how we get the month's name? So we will go through the array months names, the array. So we will take the month minus 1. Okay, why we minus 1? Because the array you access using the index number, right? The index number start with 0. That's why we need to minus 1. Let's say you pass in month 4. Okay, it's actually April. April, the index number is at number 3 because 0 is January, 1 is February, 2 is March, and then 3 is April. So remember, when you want to access a array, always remember the index number is start with 0, so you must minus 1. Then the second one is what we will have, the day, right? So just the day, and then the third one is the year. All right, and then the last we have is today date. Okay, today date string. Public, it will return a string as well. Date string. Okay, and we will return string dot format. So what it will return? What is the format it will return? It will return the integers, okay, the digits, day, and followed by the another 4 digits of the year. Okay, so what? So the format will be digit followed by another digit. So the first one we were calling the convert to day of year, and then we will call the year. Okay, followed by we follow the instruction here. We will call the convert to day of year method to get the total days. Okay, and then we have this followed by the year. Okay, so we have done with this 2 method. Then we going to have this day in months. This method is going to return the integers, so you return the number of day in the month. Okay, so let me do this. Public will return the integer. Alright, you return integer, so this method is called day in month. You will take in nothing. Okay, so what you will return? It will return, we will call the leap year. Okay, call the leap year, and if the month is equal to 2, okay, whether that it return 29 or not, Okay, you return the month, days, month minus 1. Okay, so you return it calling the leap year, and the month is equal to 2. Okay, it calling the leap year to check whether month equal to 2 or not, and then the return whether is it a 29. Okay, or else you will return the month's day. Okay, you will return the month's day. If not equal to 29, then it will definitely just return the month's day, depends on the months that given, minus 1. Okay, as I said, the index number start with 0. Okay, and now we should have the leap year method. It will return a boolean, public boolean. Okay, leap year. So this leap year, you will check if we will just copy this, if the year modular 400 equal to 0, or the year modular 4 equal to 0, and the year modular 100 is not equal to 0, then what it will do? It will return true, or else it will return false. Okay, so this is the leap year. Okay, so this is the logic of the leap year. All right, so the next thing what we have, we're going to do this 3 convert method. Okay, is my fault. The day and the leap year, it should be private. Okay, because it's the negative sign here. Okay, so it's a private method, only can be accessed by this class. Okay, so we're going to have another 2, convert from day, convert to day, and convert from month name. Right, so this is a private method as well. What it will return? It will return void. Right, actually return a void, right? So private void convert from day of year. So what it will take in? It will take in integers with day. Alright, so it will check integer the, okay, this is going to return a day totals, right, in that particular year. So we have this equal to 0. Okay, if the DDD less than 1, or the DDD is more than 366, okay, DDD equal to 1, right? We will, depends on this, if the DDD must be in the range of 1 to 365, or else it will set the DDD to 1. Okay, it will set the day to 1. Okay, right, set month 1. Okay, why we set the month from 1? Because we're going to get the total number of the day for each of the months. So we start with the month 1. Okay, So for we're going to use the follow for integer m equal to 1. Then we have this m less than 13 and the day total plus the days in month is less than the day. Then we will have the plus m. Okay, so what it will do, it will set the month start from the 1. Okay, if the month less than 13, that's been 12, and also the day total and plus the day in months. Okay, these two number plus sum up is less than the number that we pass in the day. Okay, it will continue. Okay, and it will pass the m, so m equal to 2. Okay, and we'll continue. Okay, so you will do day total, we have the plus equal days in month. Okay, so we have the set month m plus 1. Oops, okay. So this set month we're going to increase again. Okay, the months right, we're going to get which month, right? Okay. So after this for loop, what we will have, we're going to set the day. What is the day? The day is the day minus the day total. Okay, we're going to set day. So we're going to use the day that entered by the user minus the day total that we get from the for loop. Alright, so this is our convert from day of year. Okay, what we have next is convert to day of year. Okay, so we have another private method, private void convert to it's not void again, you can see return integer. So private integers, and it called convert to day of year. Okay, it will take in nothing. Convert to day of year. Alright, it will take in nothing. So now we're going to have the integer day equal to 0, and then we're going to use the for loop again. We will check integer m equal to 1. M is less than month, so we have the plus m. Okay, what it will do, okay, if the leap year and also the equal to 2, then we're going to plus equal 29, or else equal 2, or else what we will do, we will do the day plus equal months day m minus 1. Okay, we end the for loop. So ddd plus equal day. right? And what we will return, we will return the DDD. So plus M, and also the M, not MM. Okay, this M equal to 2. So we will have this DDD, so this DDD equal to 0, right? So DDD equal to DDD plus day. Now our DDD will be the months, then we will plus the day. So our day is we have the set month, but what happened to this? Let me check what has happened to this set month. Okay, the set month. The set month method, what has happened to here? Why it can't be accepted here? Okay. Let me look at the set month. We'll take in the integer nm, show new month equal to mm. We have the string mm. Oh, alright, this is not set month. Okay, this is convert from month name. Because if you call a set month, it cannot be set because we have the integer, so it must be convert from month's name. Sorry, the mistake. So mm. Okay, convert from month's name. We haven't have that method yet. Okay, but we're going to have it now. Convert from month's name. Right, so private void converts from month's name. So we have the month's name. Oh, sorry, it is a string, and this is month's name, right? We're going to have if, okay, the month's name dot equals. Okay, we're going to compare the string, so we can use this method dot equals. Okay, the month's name oops, okay, but before that we're going to go through the array, right? Okay, so we have this for loop first. So the integers subscribe. Okay, now we're going to subscribe to the array of the name, I mean the month's name, right? So this will go through the array of the month's name. Okay, without s. Okay, then only we will check whether the month's name is equal. We get from pass in the subscribe number. Okay, if it is equal, then you're going to set month. Okay, what is the number of that month, right? So you're going to set the subscribe plus 1. Why we need to plus 1? Because it starts from 0. Okay, then it will return. That means it will stop checking here. Okay, this will be the stop checking for month. if it already match the name. Okay, then we're going to have the end if and end the for loop here. Okay, and after we end the for loop, we're going to call the set month. We pass in the value of 1. Why? Because where is error, after the for loop we still can't find the name of the month that match. Okay, then it will by default set the month to January. Alright, so invalid month, the default is January. Alright, any invalid month, default it to 1, so it's January. Alright, so now we are done with our date class, so end of date class. Alright, so this is about the date class. So for today's lesson we will stop here. Alright, and I will continue the date test applications in the next video. Alright, we're going to create a testing class for our date test. Alright, so yep, thank you everyone.